Yeah? I am live. See.
It's course.
All right. So, can students see this course? Hello, David. How you doing? This is my intermediate grammar course. So if you're signed up for this course, please sign in now. You can drop into the broadcast. I know Eliana and Degi have been here before. Abed, good to see you. Let's see. We have Renrata and Arthur also. Yeah, so this is the beginning of my Verbling intermediate grammar course. We're going to be talking about grammar today. On Monday, we talked about verbs. On Tuesday, nouns. Yesterday, it was adjectives, I think. And so we're going to continue teaching my this grammar course. And if you want more information, you can go to Verbling and go to the Courses tab and find out more information about this. Yes, of Rinrata, of course you can listen, of course. And Gio, good to see you. So I have a new student. What is your name?
Hello, David. How you doing? This is my intermediate grammar course.
New student, your volume is too loud. Please turn down the volume.
Degi has been here before. Abed, good to see you. Let's see. We have Renrata.
Nurai, good to see you. Nurai, how are you today? Nurai, can you hear me? Because I cannot hear you. Funda, how are you, Funda? Funda, can you hear me? Funda, how are you doing?
Students, what is your name? Hello, David. How you doing?
Okay. Oh, new student, I have to turn down your volume. It is much too loud. I have to mute your microphone.
New students, your volume is too loud. Please.
There we go. Eliana, good to see you again. How are you?
Fine, thanks. You?
I'm good. Funda, how are you? Good to see you. Funda, please practice your speaking. And Norai disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. Funda, can you hear me okay? Funda Timur?
Because I cannot hear you.
The student with the black screen. You must turn down your speakers. You are much too loud. And if you continue, I will have to eject you from the class. Khaled, good to see you again. Were you in this class before, Khaled? Khalid, maybe? Yes, good to see you. Khalid? Hi. Good. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Okay, maybe he's checking his microphone. Nurai, how are you? Nurai?
So, Funda, can you hear me okay?
Okay, I'm going to have to eject the student with the microphone problem. There we go. Okay. Nicholas, how are you? Nicholas? All right, well, let's get started, I guess. A lot of people are having problems with their microphones. Eliana, let's do a little review. What did we talk about yesterday?
We talked about nouns.
Nouns, good. Nouns and?
And adjectives.
Yes. So, for example, how can you describe this?
It's nice, interesting. Actually, it's an interesting, nice, blue grammar book.
Great. Interesting, nice, interesting. Both are okay. Nice and good are often right at the beginning. But what is always the first adjective you use?
Number.
Yeah, number is always first. Okay. So, new student, okay. It looks like everything okay now with the microphone. You turn down the volume. Okay, good to see you. Jenny, how are you?
Fine.
How can you describe this? All right, student with the, I think your name is in Arabic or maybe Persian. Can anybody read that user's name? Your volume is much too loud on your speakers, so please turn down the volume or put on headphones. Now it's okay. Okay, so yesterday we studied adjectives, and we talked about how nouns are the most common adjectives. For example, this is a grammar class. Grammar is a noun, but it describes this class. Today we are going to study something different, but let's talk about this. What is this? What animal?
A cow.
It's a cow, right? Everybody knows cows? Yeah, right? Okay, so let's see. Where is the cow?
It is in front of you.
It's in front of me. What else can you say?
Next to.
You can say it's next to me. How about now? Where's the cow? Where's the cow now?
Sleeping.
You can say it's sleeping. There's an expression, which is, you can say it's in my arms, in your arms. Hokon, good to see you. Abed, I think you can just join like any other class. We are at 8. I think there's room for one more. So, what do you call these words? In front of, next to, in, on. What do you call these?
Prepositions.
Yeah. These are prepositions. Okay, I'm done with the cow for now. We'll see the cow again soon. So please, everybody, for maybe 10 seconds, please type the prepositions you know into the grammar box, or into the text chat box, okay? Please, 10 seconds. Type all the prepositions you know. All right. Good, Nurai. Abed, where? I don't know if where is a preposition. Hokon, those are good ones. Thank you. Eliana, excellent. Nurai, you're missing a word. Not front of. Not front of. You need something else. With, good. Give me some more. through, beside, by. Walter, next to, with an X, but that's good. Next to, behind, between, in the corner of. I don't know if I'd say in the corner of. Among, on, of, off, next. Oh, Walter, terrible. 2 words right next to. So, a lot of prepositions. Tell me, prepositions, easy or difficult?
Difficult.
Difficult, Jenny, why?
Because I'm from Argentina and I don't understand very well.
Because people in Argentina don't understand prepositions? What?
In English, no.
There's no prepositions in Spanish?
Yes, but not in English.
Are the Spanish ones easy, Jenny?
What?
Are Spanish prepositions easy for you?
Yes.
Yeah? How about for you, Eliana? Italian prepositions, easy or difficult for you?
Depends. American students say that they are difficult, but for me, of course, not because I'm Italian. So
that is true. There are some things that are easy or difficult in every language, right? In my, Japanese, for example, I speak Japanese, and Japanese grammar, in some ways, is very simple. The past tense is the same for every verb. There are no irregular verbs in Japanese. Past tense is always the same. Future tense, always the same. Every verb. Very simple. And in English, is anything easy in English?
For me,
Yeah.
colors.
Colors are easy. Sometimes people say that nouns are a little bit easy. There's no gender for nouns like there are in
Yes.
other languages.
No.
There's no masculine and feminine. But in every language, everywhere, Spanish, Italian, Japanese, German, Chinese, prepositions are always difficult. Jose Andres, good to see you. Were you in my class before? Hello, were you in my class before, Jose?
No, it's the first time I am in your class.
Welcome. Good to see you. And if you don't mind, please move the screen a little bit so I can see you, because right now it's like this. Hard to talk to you. Is that okay?
What? I don't
Maybe
understand.
just do this one so I can see your face a little bit more.
Ah, okay, sorry.
Just a little bit. Thank you. Okay, great. Thank you, Jose.
No,
Welcome.
no, okay. Welcome.
So with prepositions are hard. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah?
In English, yes. I think.
Yes. In your language, no problem, right? Every language, same thing. The good part is that if you make a mistake with prepositions, usually people can understand you. In English, you make a mistake, you say at instead of in, people will still understand what you mean and where to go. Okay? So don't worry too much about mistakes with prepositions. But if you want to sound natural, if you want to sound like a native speaker and have good English, you must practice your prepositions every day. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? It's for me too. I speak a little bit of Japanese. My Japanese is not perfect. And for me, there are some mistakes in Japanese I always make. And probably I always will. But there are other things where I am getting a little bit better every time. Samir, good to see you. Welcome back to class.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you. Samir is one of my first students in one of my first classes. So happy to see you. So let's look at the prepositions that people typed in. And you gave me lots of good prepositions. And some of them, let's look at Hokons. I hope I pronounce your name correctly, Hokon. Hokon had some good ones. I'm looking in the chat box. I hope all of you have it. The Verbling chat. Hokon has in, at, under, up, and down. Yeah, I guess up and down are prepositions. So a lot of prepositions tell you location. What does location mean?
A place where is based.
Location is where something is, right? It's like what Jenny said. It's where something is. And so when you're describing this cute little cow, who's my new best friend, you can describe the location of the cow with prepositions. For example, where's the cow now?
Next to your head.
Next to my head. What else can you say, Jose Andres? What can you say?
Under your shoulder.
Under my shoulder? Here?
No,
You're crazy.
Sorry. No.
Where's the cow?
On your shoulder.
Yeah, good English, Samir.
Shoulder.
On my shoulder, right? Here you say on. Eliana, now where is the cow?
The over your shoulder.
Over. Or what else can you say?
Above.
It is near you.
You could say near. I would say above, like Samir said. Above my shoulder. On my shoulder. Under my shoulder. Probably would not say that, but under my armpit, right? In my arms. Prepositional phrase. So this is one of the most common uses of prepositions. Alpha Pilot, so good to hear you. Someday I'll hear your voice, but so good to see you at least. So prepositions are used for location, and I think everybody knows that, right? So let me type in some prepositions, and I want you to read them and tell me what you notice. Okay. At, on, in. I'll give you a few more. Okay. Okay, Alpha Pilot, good prepositions, but now it's my turn to teach prepositions, Alpha Pilot. So please look at my prepositions, right? At, on, in, by, before, after, and through. What do you see about these prepositions? What do you notice?
Where do you write the prepositions?
I'm writing them on the Verbling chat. Can you see them, Jenny?
No, I see the group chat.
There should be a Verbling chat too. If you can't see it, you can also, if you're watching this on verbling.com, you can see the chat there also. Is anybody watching it on verbling.com?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Samir? Yeah, so try watching it on verbling.com and you can see the chat. You don't have to have the chat, Jenny, but I do use it. And it's a good way for you to talk to me and type. Okay. So, and David and Fabricio, you are both correct. Yeah, on your shoulder. That's good English from before. So, so Jenny, for you, these prepositions, at, on, in, by, before, after, through. What do you notice about those prepositions?
At is for time. Is for example, I have to go to the airport at 6.
So at is for time. Eliana, what else do you see about these prepositions? Is at the only
At is
one?
also for place. For example, I can say I'm at school. So in this moment I'm studying at school.
What about on?
On, it's about a place. For example, I can say the book is on the table, but I can use it also for like days, on Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. Samir, what about in?
In, you can use it in describe to in the place or the time.
Give me an example. When do you use it for time?
For time, you can say I will go to I will go to my brother in June, in next June.
You would not say in next June, but you can say in June or
In
in
June.
2013, right?
Yes.
So, and David is correct in the chat. All of these prepositions. Also, Jose Andres, I can hear you're doing something over here. Maybe you're getting snacks, and it makes me too hungry. Please, teacher is starving today. So, in English, you use the same prepositions for place and for time. Not all of them, but many of them. In your language, is it the same?
For place and for what?
For place and what?
What did you ask?
Good, yeah, somebody else, please repeat my question. Eliana, what was the question? Oh, I'm sorry. No, Lahu, please.
Okay, it's not true for my language is Vietnamese, so you get this difference between here using preposition for time and place is very different.
Preposition, right? Preposition. But yeah, okay. Lahu, are you also Hokon? Is that your name?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
okay. You can
do you
call
prefer
me
Lahu?
and yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Eliana, please repeat the question.
Have you got the same preposition actually? Do you use the same the preposition the same way in your language or not?
Yeah, do you use prepositions for time and place in your language? In Italian, Eliana?
More or less, yes.
More or less, yeah. I think English, Spanish, Italian, you use many of the same ones. And in Vietnamese, Lahu just taught us. It's different, right? Khaled, good to see you again, Khaled. I hope you can hear and speak more easily now. Khaled, can you hear me? Okay, please check your microphone. I want to hear you. Samir, do you speak Arabic?
Yes.
In Arabic, is it the same prepositions for time and for place?
Yes. You can use the preposition in the time and place.
Same ones.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So prepositions can be a little bit difficult because we use them for so many different things. And all of you were correct, more or less, with the prepositions of time. When we use at, and I am using my grammar book. I will tell you the truth. I am looking at my grammar book because I want to give you correct English. So we use certain prepositions for certain kinds of time. For example, for 1 p.m., what preposition do you use for 1 p.m.? What preposition?
At.
At. Correct.
At.
Why? Why? When do you use at?
It's a hour.
I'm sorry?
When we talk about hours.
When you talk about hours, specific times. When you talk about specific time. And Khaled, the background noise is a little bit loud. So maybe you can turn down the volume a little bit when you're not speaking, please. So at, how about, let's meet, let's say I want to give you a difficult one. I'll give you some easy ones first. Which preposition?
In.
In, correct. How about, okay, this is a more difficult one. Stefania, good to see you. Abed, good to see you again. Let's meet.
Between.
Oh my God, Lahu! You are on fire today. Excellent English. Let's meet between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Is this too easy for you? Is it a little bit easy? No? No? Eliana, a little bit easy?
It's okay.
It's okay, yeah. So, between. Can you show me, Jenny, can you show me between with two objects? All right, Jose Andres, please describe Jenny and those two pillows.
His head are in, his head is into I don't know, into
Pillows.
Sorry?
Pillows.
Polos, yes, polos.
A couple small mistakes, yeah? Khaled, can you describe Jenny's head with prepositions? Oh, now I can't hear you. I'm so sorry. We're having a difficult time a little bit. Eliana, help Jenny. How can you describe what is happening?
About Jenny.
Where
Jenny, what? Where is Jenny?
Where is her head?
Jenny's head is between two pillows.
Perfect. Jenny's head is between two pillows. Her head, right? Jose Andres for female subject. Her head is between two pillows. Okay, Jenny, you can put down the pillows now. Thank you very much. That was perfect. So it's interesting. And Lahu, this is interesting for you, right? Because we use between in English for a place, like between, my head is between my hands. And we use it for time. We will meet between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Yeah? Interesting, Lahu?
Yeah, very interesting.
I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting. And Fabricio, that's good. Norai, be careful. Her head is between two pillows. When you say between, you must have two objects, right? You must have two. You cannot say my head is between my hand. Impossible, right? It must be between my hands, plural. All right. So between is a good one. And I don't know, like maybe these are too easy for you. Are there any prepositions you have trouble with? Any ones that are difficult for you?
It's okay.
Samir, yeah? What's that?
Yeah, it's okay. I can understand.
No trouble with any prepositions, Samir?
No. But I have some confusing when I use the to describe the place. Like if I am in the college, can I say I am in college or I am at college?
It depends. I am in college or I am at college. Good question. Which Samir, what do you say right now?
Now I am at home.
No, but what do you usually? Do you say I am at college or I am in college?
I am at college.
Good question. Eliana, what do you think? At or in?
If you are at college, it means that you are doing something, like you are studying, you are doing an activity. If you say you are in a college, that means that you are inside the building. Just inside, you are doing anything.
I disagree this time. Usually Eliana and she is like my second teacher, but this time I have to disagree a little bit.
Why? It's like the typical example is I'm in a hospital and I'm at the hospital. Like if you're at the hospital, it means that you are a doctor or a person. Like something like this. And if you are in the hospital, it means that you are in building. But
yeah, the reason why college is a little bit different because college is a long experience, right? In your country, Samir, how many years do you go to college?
It depends. If you are in the medicine, it takes 7 years.
7 years!
If you study medicine.
Okay, of course, if you are a doctor in the US
Yes.
too. If you want to be a lawyer, it's 7 years of school. You're correct. So, if you are talking to somebody, Eliana, everyone, and you talk about your life, you can say, I'm in college right now. That means you are in this 4-year, the 6-year, the 7-year experience. You are in college. You are having this experience. Yeah? Because everybody knows that college is a few years long. If you say I'm at college, then you are talking about the specific place. Yeah. I used to, I'm at college right now. I can't go to work. Yeah, I'm at college. I guess that's what you would say. I'm at school right now. I can't come to work. Do you see what I mean? So we use in. In is a very, very interesting preposition, right? We can talk about in for a couple minutes here. Because we use in for a building, exactly like Eliana said, right? You're in the hospital, right? I'm in the hospital. I'm visiting a friend. I'm in the hospital because I'm a doctor, right? And we use in for time, right? Oh, Stefania, you woke up late. Terrible student, Stefania. Today maybe you're the number 10 student today. Terrible. My next class is tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST, 10 a.m. my time, so 30 minutes ago. So, in. We use in for a building. We use been for years, for 2012, 2013. And we use in for an experience, a long experience. I'm in college.
It's both present perfect and past perfect.
What about present perfect? What's your question, Jenny?
Been is not for present perfect or past perfect.
Been or in?
What did you say, been or in?
What am I saying, been or in?
I don't know.
I'm saying in. I-N.
Sorry.
No problem, no problem. So, in for a building, for a long experience, for a year, and we also use it for a group activity, right? I'm in a race on Saturday. What is a race? Jose Andres, do you know?
Rice. When you are in one city.
You are what?
When you are in one place.
No, race. R. Race. Samir, what is a race?
A race, I think, when competition, like competition.
You're not sure?
Could you type it, please? Because could you type it in the chat?
Type it. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. Yes, race when you like car race, horse race.
Yeah. It's a
Yes.
competition when people try to go quickly from one place to another place. Right? So I can say, good Stefania, tomorrow you will be number 1. Today, maybe number 10. It's a sad story. So you can say I'm in a race because a race is an experience that many people have. And we think it's almost like a building. It's an experience that you are inside of, that you share with that you share with other people. So you say, I'm in a race tomorrow. Yeah, you can say, I'm in a play. I'm in a drama performance, dramatic performance. You can say, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is what? Easy question here.
An actor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You
In
don't.
any movie.
Yeah, Eliana?
In any movie.
Lahu, do you agree? Lahu?
Yeah, Tom is I maybe I'm not sure about exactly.
Prepositions are difficult. So Jenny, the sentence is, I know you can't see the chat, Tom Cruise is
An
a
actor.
new movie. No, Tom Cruise is blank a new movie. What preposition? Tom Cruise is a new movie.
Into.
In. Tom Cruise is in a new movie. Nurai is correct the second time, not the first time. And we say he's in a new movie. Why? Because a movie is like it's like an experience. It's like a big thing a lot of people are part of. That's why we use that preposition. And many people say Tom Cruise is at a new movie. And that means that Tom Cruise is at a building watching a movie. All right, so that's a place where you can have a little bit of misunderstanding with prepositions, right?
I have
so
a question.
Yes, please, Jenny, what is your question?
Why don't you say into instead of in?
Give me an example.
Because I've said Tom Cruise is into a movie.
Okay.
Why can't you say that?
This is a great question, and this is such a good, and this is why I love being a native speaker, because I can show you these mysteries. I can explain these mysteries to you. So the secret truth, Jenny, is because into has, I think, two specific uses, and we do not use into very much in English. We use it, I think, 2 times. First is to describe a specific action, a specific time. You know, the car is going into a tunnel. It's that time when it's just going into it, right? So you're like, maybe here's the tunnel, right? The car is going into the tunnel right here.
Yes.
Very specific, right? Or when you say into, you mean that you really like something. For example, I'm really into Green Day because they are from the San Francisco area. Do you know Green Day, the band?
Yes.
Yeah, right? I'm really into playing tennis right now because I'm studying with a new teacher and it's so much fun. I'm into X. She is into cooking at home because she wants to save money. It's when you're excited about a kind of activity or a kind of, excited about something new. Hi, Alpha Pilot. All right, Jenny, do you see what I mean with into?
Yes.
All right, good. That's a great question. Other questions about prepositions, please.
Yes, teacher, I have.
Yes, Samir, what is your question?
Yes, when someone asks me, where are you living? I want to explain to him, I living in a coastal city. So can I say I'm living in a city by the sea or by the coast or very close to the sea?
That's a great question. And first of all, Samir, what is the name of the city?
Dubai.
Dubai. You live in Dubai.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't live, but I live in Jeddah.
Jeddah. It's a famous city,
Yes.
right? Jeddah. It's a important city for Muslims. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Jeddah is a
Yes.
famous city, of course.
Yes.
So, first of all, Samir, do you like living in Jeddah?
Yes, I like because
Good.
I born in Jeddah. Yes.
So I heard you say, I am living in Jeddah. Eliana, what is the problem with that sentence? I am living in Jeddah.
I live in Jeddah because it's like you live there, like it's not an action that you are doing in this moment. So it's the problem is the verb.
Yeah. So small problem for you, Samir, is that for a continuous action or something that you always do, like where you live, you use the simple present, I live. When you use present continuous, I am living, it sounds like you do not like it. It's for a short time, right? Like, I am living in Jeddah, but soon I will move to Dubai. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
So please be careful. So because you like Jeddah, it's a beautiful, famous city. So say, I live in Jeddah, right? And so Samir had a great question. What prepositions do you use to describe this city? And Amadeo, I'll do across next, but this is such a good example. I love real examples, so thank you, Samir. Please come to this class with specific questions. It's so much easier for me. All right, so he says, I live in Jeddah. Somebody at Verbling says, where's Jeddah? You can say, it is a city What preposition can go there? Jose Andres, what do you think?
Near the sea. It's a city near the sea.
You can say near. You can say, oh, I don't know if you can say of, Lahu. I'm so sorry. Nicholas, can you hear me? In front of? You usually don't say in front. You say in front of for like a building or for something, but not for the location of a city or for something big. Beside the sea, you're getting closer, Lahu. Nurai, what do you think? Edge? It is a city edge the sea? Is edge a preposition? Now I know prepositions are difficult. Nearby? Sorry, no problem, Nurai. I'm just giving you a hard time. Jenny, what preposition would you use? It is a city blank the sea.
Next to.
Is a city next to the sea. That's possible. That's possible. Eliana, what do you think?
Near.
Near the sea? What do you think? Eliana?
It is a city by the sea.
By the sea. A city by the sea. Near is okay. It's not great. Near means it is, like, how far away is the sea, Jenny? What do you think? How many kilometers from the sea?
Near, I don't know.
Of course, me neither. I don't know either. But when you say near, what do you think of?
I don't know.
I think maybe 10 kilometers, maybe 6 kilometers, 20 kilometers. That's near, right? Eliana, city by the sea. How many kilometers is it from the sea?
I don't know. I'm not really by, because I thought that by was like, for example, yes, 20 kilometers, but you say that was near, so I'm a little bit confused now.
Good question. Well, let's ask Samir. Samir, how many kilometers away from the sea is Jeddah? Is it 10 kilometers away? 5 kilometers away?
So that's why I asked you, because it is by the sea, like I don't know, like New York, like
The city
it
is right
coastal
next
city.
to the sea, right? The sea is
Yes, it is coastal city.
is a coastal city. That's great English.
Yes.
You would say by the sea. You
By the
must
sea?
say by the sea.
Yes.
It's a city by the sea. Near means close, but not on the coast. Near means maybe 5 minutes away, 20 minutes
Yes,
away.
but 10 kilometers, like, it's quite near. Like, for me, yes.
Yeah, that's
like,
near.
So when I thought near, it's around 50 kilometers, maybe, and by, it's around 10, 20 kilometers.
No.
I don't know, I don't think so.
By means like you, in this case with a city, it means you are touching it. By. It's like, this is Jeddah, this is the sea, right? This is near. This is by. City by the sea.
I have a question. There can be a build into the water.
Of course not. But the city is not only buildings, right? The city is the land. The city is the land.
It's like a by.
By. By is join. I see Jose Ignacio, I see your question. What's that again, Jenny?
It's like a bay.
It's not necessarily a bay. It's a city right next to the water, right? New York City is right up to the water, right?
But it's not by the water. It's next. It's near the water.
And this, Jenny, your problem is, the problem is understanding prepositions, right? Because in this case, when you have a city or something else, some other big thing, and it touches the water, right? The edge of it is touching the water. You say it is by the water. It's by the sea, by the ocean, by the Pacific, by the Atlantic. So this is a city by the sea. You can say on also, and that's what we say for places. I can't tell you why, Jenny, but this is what sounds natural to a native speaker. Jeddah is a city by the sea. Oh my God, Jose Andres. Okay, it's a city by the sea. It's a city on the ocean. It's on the water. These are the expressions that we use. So I can't tell you why, Jenny, but when you say near, and Eliana also, when you say near, I think it's 10 minutes away, 20 minutes away, maybe 25. That's near. By or on the sea is right there. Right? All right, we'll come back to this. I know it's a little bit complicated, but when you read English and when you watch English movies and TV shows, you will hear people say these things. It's by the sea. It's by the water. It's on the water. It's on the coast. Yes, Samir. It's on the coast. And Alpha Pilot, that's a good expression. We'll talk about prepositional phrases and expressions soon. Surrounded by the sea, David. If it's surrounded by the sea, it is an island. So be careful. I wouldn't say surrounded by the sea. And before we had a question from Amadeo about across. Amadeo, are you still there? Forbidden to sleep in the classroom. Good, Alpha Pilot. It's a serious teacher. Be careful for Alpha Pilot's classes because he is not joking. Amadeo, are you still there? Okay. So if not, then I'm going to talk about these expressions, right? You'll see that in English, there are a lot of via a preposition. Yeah, I think via is a preposition. We do not use it very much, but it's a preposition, all right? So in... Oh, there's somebody else. Who is it? Ali. Welcome, Ali. Good to see you. So there are also these short expressions in English that start with prepositions, and they're very common. For example, by the way. Have you heard this preposition before? Have you heard this expression before?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, what is the abbreviation for by the way? But only from a sec. What's the abbreviation and what's the three-letter expression for by the way?
BTW.
BTW. Great. Jose Andres, your typing is too loud. It's like...
Sorry.
No problem, no problem. On the way is a different one. So by the way, Jenny, what is by the way? What does it mean?
It's like in the world. I don't know how to say that.
That means maybe you're a native speaker, because it's hard to explain. Ali, do you know the expression by the way? Ali? I can't hear you now, but I see you're working with the microphone. So please, I will keep listening, but please fix your microphone because I want to hear from you.
I know how to say that in Spanish, but in English
I don't speak Spanish, Jenny. I don't know what to do. That doesn't help me.
Camino, but in English I don't know how to say that.
Eliana, how about you? How would you explain BTW?
Hello.
Okay, Ali, you saved us.
Yeah.
Tell me about BTW.
BTW. I have never heard by it.
You haven't?
Yes. Believe
Then
me.
today is an important day in your English education. Eliana, tell me about BTW.
It's like however.
It's what?
Between?
No, not between. Eliana, what is it?
It's like however.
I don't know if I would say however. I would say BTW, I think, is like, oh, one more thing. Like, oh, like, Ali, good to see you. I've got to go. Oh, but by the way, I'm having a party tomorrow. Please come to my house at 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's like one more thing. By the way, it's like I'm chatting to Jose Andres. I'm like, Jose Andres, it's good to see you. How's your family? Oh, blah 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 blah. By the way, didn't I lend you 50 euros? Don't you need to pay me 50 euro back to me? Right? Is it true, Jose Andres? Do you need to give me 50 euro?
By the way, yes.
But by the way is like one more thing. It's like in addition, Vivian, but it's more casual. Oh, good to see you, Amadeo. By the way is more casual than in addition, and more casual than incidentally.
It's not like in spite of or something.
No. In spite of means it's a different idea. You're introducing a different idea. Also, in spite of is extremely formal in speaking. By the way is very casual. It's very natural. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, these are important differences for you to start learning at intermediate level.
But I don't understand what is by the way.
By the way, so it's in conversation. You're talking to somebody, you're writing to them, and we have a normal conversation. And then at the very end, Jenny, I can say, oh, by the way, I'm having a party. Please come to my party tomorrow afternoon at my house. It's one more thing. It's one more piece of information.
By the way,
like,
is it...
además.
I'm sorry, Jenny?
Nothing.
Okay, and Ali, what is your question?
By the way, I think the abbreviation.
By the way, I think...
is it the abbreviation of BTW?
Yes. BTW is the abbreviation of by the way.
Yeah.
So And there was another one. On the way. Same thing? On the way?
No, it's different.
Jose Andres, what is on the way?
On the way, I am going to my home now, and this is my way to go to my home.
You're close. You can say, I am on the way home. It means you're going to somewhere, right?
Yes, going on there.
I am on the way. And it can be a place. I'm on the way, you know. I'm on the way to school. Yeah, Ali? Okay. Well, I hope he comes back. So, hi, by the way, good Alpha Pilot. So, on the way is more specific. It's for when you are traveling to something, when you're going to a destination. So, Vivian, be strong. Or Jenny, be strong. What time is it, Jenny? Where you are?
In Argentina, 3 o'clock. But I have recently I have been in the school and I want to sleep.
Wait, 3 in Argentina? Argentina, is it 3 o'clock?
Yes.
I think it's real. Okay.
Not o'clock. I don't know how to say. 2:55.
Okay. When you're tired, it's more difficult to speak English, right? So it's good practice for you. So on the way, by the way, by the sea, there are many short expressions in English that start with a preposition. And just changing the preposition can make a big difference. By the way and on the way are totally different, right? Samir?
By the time, what does it mean? What does by the time mean?
The expression, so you would use it in saying, like, by the time. So it's by a certain time something happens. So a common one in a movie, in a mystery movie, is somebody comes home, they open the door, and they pick up a note. And I read it, and I say, oh! And the note says, by the time you read this, I will be dead. It's like, oh my God, this person is dead, you know? Or in a sad movie, maybe a movie about a soldier in another country, I get a letter in the mail, and I say, oh, it's a letter from my girlfriend. I'm so excited. And it says, by the time you read these words, I'll be gone. It's like, oh, she broke my heart. All right?
Yes,
so by
like
the time
when you like when?
Yeah, it's
or
like
is
when
different?
it means before. It means when is at that time. By the time
you
means
speak the past.
Yeah, it has already happened in the past. Yeah, when you read it, it is already over. It is finished. So yeah,
Yes.
by the time. Yeah. So these are 3 word preposition expressions. They're very common in English. If you use these expressions correctly, your English will sound very natural. Yeah? So I think a problem for some language speakers is that they remember at, in, on. It's okay. But they do not use these expressions. So please practice the prepositions of time and of place. And also remember these 3 word expressions. So for example, Samir told us he lives in Jeddah. Jose Andres, where is Jeddah?
He is by the sea.
Yeah, it is by the sea.
It is by the sea.
Oh, Jenny, you're being crazy. I know you're tired, but please, only one mustache in this class. So, Eliana, what year did you graduate from university?
I didn't hear you. Can you repeat, please?
In what year did you graduate university?
In 2004.
Perfect. In 2004.
And second in 2012.
2012. Okay. Lahu, what time did you wake up this morning?
About 7:30.
7:30.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But good preposition, about, more or less, right? Samir, what time do you go to sleep at night?
I go to sleep at 12 o'clock.
That's great. Okay. That you are all doing a good job with your prepositions. So thank you very much. This is a very good class. Prepositions are difficult, but please keep working hard, and please practice those short expressions that start with a preposition. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions? Any last questions about prepositions? Good, Jenny. I like this. Any last questions?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.